My family told me they were broke. They said they couldn't afford to take me on vacation. I remember that phone call clearly. My mom sighed and said, "We're broke. We just can't afford to take you this year." Before I could respond, my brother laughed. That laugh he uses when he wants something to sound like a joke, but it isn't. He said staying home would save them money. I froze. Not because of the vacation, but because of how easily they said it. I smiled and said, "It's okay. I understand." Because that's what I always do. I understand. I adjust. I make myself smaller. My name is Rachel. I'm 29 years old. I live in Houston. I work a normal job. I'm not rich. I still have student loans. I still check my balance before spending. But I'm careful. I plan. I survive on my own. My family doesn't, for as long as I can remember. There was an unspoken rule in my family. If something went wrong, Rachel would fix it. Late electric bill? Me. School expenses? Me. Emergency after emergency? Always me. Every time it was just this once. But just this once lasted for years. I sent money again and again. Venmo, Zelle, bank transfers. So often that it felt normal. My mom used to say, "You're lucky you don't have kids. You can always make more money." My brother joked, "You're the free one." Free apparently meant available. So when I suggested a simple family trip, it wasn't about travel. It was about feeling included. I even offered to help pay. Still, they said they were broke. That I was too expensive. I swallowed the hurt and planned a small trip for myself instead. Cheap ticket, economy seat, staying with a friend. I told myself it was enough. 2 weeks later, I was at the airport, standing in the economy line, holding my boarding pass. Then I heard a laugh, my brother's laugh. I turned around and my heart dropped. There they were. My mom, my brother, his wife, their kids, standing at the first class counter, relaxed, smiling. The kids waved. First class boarding. Passes in the air. I looked at the luggage. Tags. Orlando, Florida. The exact vacation they said they couldn't afford. In that moment, I didn't feel angry. I felt invisible. It wasn't that they were broke. It was that I wasn't included. For years, I paid for the boring parts of their lives. Bills, stress, problems. When it was time for fun, I was the first one they cut. I didn't say anything at the airport, but something inside me broke. When I got home, my mom called again. Gas bill overdue. Mortgage behind. She asked, "Can you help just this once?" This time, I didn't rush. I asked one question. "Were you struggling like this when you booked first-class tickets?" Silence. Then excuses, points, deals. The kids needed something nice. That's when I understood the truth. They didn't feel guilty. They felt entitled. So I said something I had never said before. "I'm done sending money. No more bills. No more emergencies. No more. Just this once." My mom said I was cruel. That family helps family. I stayed calm. I've helped for years. "I'm not your bank." Then my brother called, angry, loud, accusing. He said I was selfish, that I don't understand responsibility because I don't have kids. For the first time, I didn't defend myself. I said, "Your life choices are not my responsibility," and I ended the call. After that, everything changed. The house was sold. Cars were sold. Their lifestyle became smaller, and somehow, it was my fault. But listen carefully. I didn't destroy their lives. I just stopped protecting them from their choices. When I stopped paying for everyone else, my life became quiet. I saved money. I slept better. I stopped feeling guilty for existing. I realized my value to them was tied to my wallet. Once I closed it, I finally opened my life. If you feel like the family ATM, hear this. Saying no doesn't make you selfish. It makes you human. Sometimes the most expensive thing isn't a vacation. It's the cost of letting people use you, and choosing yourself is not wrong.